Listen to him, Richard.
I like hanging out with you a lot, which is weird because
Nicht die Katzen! Stopp, ich bin auch nicht so weit. Ich komme damit auch nicht
Would you
klar.
mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office?
Ich bin nicht bereit dafür. Was? Die Katzen!
I swear to God, if you blink again.
Ich versuch doch mein Bestes!
Can we please try to speak a little softer? I really don't want him to hear us talking like this.
I mean, what's the point?
What do you mean? What's the point? What does that mean?
What's the point of any of it? If he's never gonna get any better.
Okay. Let's not say that. Okay? We know we don't mean it.
I know I don't. I know.
I mean, what if he heard one of us saying something like that?
I'd never forgive myself.
It's okay. He's asleep. It's okay.
I see. You got sick. You howled at the moon, at the top of your lungs.
Die Katzen. Mann.
You were sick for a long time, weren't you? Sicker than healthy kids are supposed to get? Well, no matter how painful it gets, I need you to remember. We're almost at the end of this. I promise.
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school. Try writing with it. Well, hello, Benny. It was your grandfather's, but I used it in college to write lyrics. Exactly. It was very artsy. Actually, I was just good at fooling your dad. Made him think I was some kind of genius. Why don't you write the story of your life so far? And then what you're going to do once you get better. That's the story I want to hear. Story of who you're going to become, okay?
Bennys bedeutsames Leben. Seine Kindheit war einsam. Er wuchs auf komisch und leise. Er war ein Kind. Oh, er hatte eine einsame Kindheit und wuchs als merkwürdiger, stiller Junge in einem abgelegenen Küstenstädtchen auf.
man, this is wild. You really got into this, didn't you? here I am. But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his best friend and blowing it the next day. Best friend? Okay, Benny. And you know, we really could have just slept on the beach another night, but I'm also glad we didn't because, well...
You are going to be in there for about 30 minutes, so try to get
Oh,
comfortable.
ich hasse dieses Ding. Oh, das ist so scary.
You're doing great, buddy. Just a little longer.
Knock, knock. You're gonna be so annoyed with me, but I couldn't help but overhear Chloe reading loud from what I think was your story the other night. I know. I promised myself I wouldn't eavesdrop, but I would really love to read it if you'd let me. What do you say? You know I'm such a big fan of anything you do. I can't.
Just go in there and tell him you loved it.
I'm sorry, I just can't. Not right now.
Okay, don't worry. Just go to bed. I'll talk to you. Hey, B. Just want you to know that Mom loved your story. She's just, I think it was just very emotional for her to read. But I thought it was great. I mean, look at this. His childhood was a lonely one, growing up a strange and quiet child in an isolated seaside town. I mean, I'm certainly bummed you feel that way. But what I want to know is, where'd you learn to write so well? All those cool words. Reads like Dickens. Really just...
Oh, ich verstehe. Benjamin Brin, Wandverlierer. Er war der mieseste Brin von allen. Er hat nicht mal versucht zu kämpfen. Er kämpft nicht mal gegen seine Krankheit an. Er legte sich einfach hin und starb.
Benny! Benny! Ben! Oh God, can you hear me? Richard! Richard, get up!
So, if he's ever in pain, all he needs to do is press that red button, and the drug will administer itself.
Thank you so much. You know, I know my wife would normally want to thank you herself.
No, I understand. It hits mothers the hardest, this sort of thing.
Thank you for understanding. It's been a rough one. Hey, Eddie. Yeah, hey man, it's Richard. Listen, I know Elle's been missing in action, but I just want you to understand things have taken a really bad turn here. Yeah, no, that's not going to be possible. To be honest, your whole tone is pissing me off right now. Yes, I understand you have a business to run. It's a very cliche thing to say to me in a time like this. Okay. Well, then I guess all I can say is screw you too. I said Screw you too. Yeah, man, that's all I got.
Hey, this isn't funny, you know? What, you're too scared to talk to me? Well, just so you know you're faking. Because if you were really sick, like actually sick, you'd have told me already. I happen to actually know about this stuff. So the fact that you are faking just so you don't have to go to school with me.
I remember when you were just 4 years old. Mom was going through a pretty tough time. I mean, not as tough as now, but yeah, her music had been rejected, and she's having trouble adjusting to her quiet little life out here, and I feared that I was losing her. But then you played this on the piano, and just your little hands reaching up for the keys. She just couldn't believe how gifted you were. And once she heard that, well, it was like you brought her right back to me. So, I was wondering if maybe you could do that trick again. Try closing your eyes. See if you can remember.
Wait, that's my bass. How did you figure out how to play that?
Keep playing, B. She's listening.
Nein, ich will nicht, dass dieser Moment vergeht. Katze.
What are you doing, Elle? She's gonna make you sick.
Oh, it's okay. I'm just so happy she's here. We've got to show this cat some real love. She's been through more than we can even imagine.
Katze. Oh, ich liebe diese Katze. Nein, ich hab geblinkt.
She hasn't been over. Like, she didn't even care to visit?
No, I mean, I don't think he's told her.
And you're just letting that be?
I don't know her step. You know how Benny is.
She lost her mother a year ago. You knew that, right?
No, but what does that have to do with...
Okay, do we have her dad's number?
I don't know. Check the book.
Okay, I'm calling now.
Honey.
Oh my god, you're an idiot. You do realize this is really nothing special to me. I've seen this all before. I was thinking about what you said in the story the other day and how I reacted to it. I feel kind of bad. I shouldn't have done that. But... Hey! What are you looking at? Don't look up there. Look at me. I'm talking to you. I want to give you something. But I think I don't want to be in the room when you see what it is. So maybe if you close your eyes, I can give it to you and I'm gonna leave. Close your eyes now, okay?
bist mein bester Freund. Alles Liebe, Chloe. Es ist alles so schwer.
What is that?
It's something new I'm working on.
So you're writing again?
It's just a melody that came to me. It feels good to play it.
It's sad.
Yeah, well, that would make sense. But do you like it?
I mean, yeah. I love everything you do.
What do you like about it?
Not this old trap.
Go on. I'm waiting.
Well, it made me feel like if the unspeakable darkness I'm carrying can be so well expressed, maybe it's not so unspeakable. Nailed it, didn't I?
Yeah. I mean, that was pretty good.
Ich schaff's nicht. Es ist so schwer, sich zu drehen.
I can't breathe.
I know.
Oh,
It's okay, Benny. I understand.
ich kann nichts
You don't
tun.
need to show me
Ich
anymore.
kann nichts tun.
No, Richard, it's like I can't breathe.
You know, for a while now, I've wondered if I'm just not a good enough storyteller. If I just don't have grand enough words.
Boah, ich hab so
Grand
Gänsehaut.
enough stories.
Ich hab so
Grand
Gänsehaut.
words and stories. I think they may be overrated. I know just what to tell her. Watch for her now. I've seen the gatekeeper take many forms depending on the soul I bring her. But once you see her, you'll know. Believe me. I should go get ready. Don't worry. We got this. I think.
Wie schön friedlich. Oh, wenn ich blinzel. Verändern sich die Bäume.
There she is. Wish me luck.
Katze.
Gatekeeper, before you sits the soul of a child who died before he could grow old.
That means she's ready to hear your story.
You know, I never told you how much I loved your story. It's really so imaginative. And the person you wrote about is
Katze.
such an interesting and intense guy. My only issue was, well, I didn't like him very much. So, I wanted to read you something I wrote for you, which is about the Benny I've known for 11 years now. It's called The Great Life of Benjamin Bryn. Benjamin Bryn was born into an ordinary home, to an ordinary mother and father, and
In a small town by the sea.
his mother was a composer, or at least that's what she...
That's what she dreamed she'd be. So, when her own dreams didn't pan out, she began to
For him. But then, when he was just 11 years old, he got sick and was
forced to stay inside for an entire year. And in that year,
began to worry that he hadn't lived enough. So he made up a story of the great life he thought he wanted to live.
which only made him forget the great life he already had. How he had filled a new home with light.
Boy, and promise. How he met a girl, his neighbor, who felt all alone in the world and made her
Feel okay again. And how, even when he was sick, he still gave his parents hope.
how he reminded them exactly who they were after they had almost forgotten.
When he was going to go,
He was okay because he'd already lived a great life, a full life, and he was everything he needed to be, just as he was.
Katze.
she accepts. Close your eyes now, and keep them closed.
Why is she smiling like that?
It must be somewhere that he likes.
I wanna be somebody. Me 2.0 for you. And when you meet somebody, you're gonna feel the same way I do.
Boah, ich habe so Gänsehaut. Ich habe auch zwischendurch so angefangen zu schwitzen. Meine Augen haben angefangen zu drehen.
Before you say I'm gone, when that chance comes through, I'm gonna prove you wrong.
Richtiges Hardcore-Spiel. Oh ja.
In a desert, you'll remember.
Oh. Meine Facecam kann ich immer noch nicht anmachen. Oh Gott.
There's a couple pictures of you laughing.
Oh Gott. Oh.
Grip tight to raffle tickets. I've
Bruder, das hat mich so zerstört.
slipping. You left some people in here wondering.
Oh. Zurück. Weiter. Hoppala.
Make some money.
Boah. Das hat mich mental zerstört.
When he has somebody, you're gonna feel the same. And without him, you'll be thinking. He'll have pictures in his wallet. There's a couple pictures of you laughing. Grip tight to raffle tickets. I've got memories, but I'm slipping. You left some people in here wondering if you'll stay here or not.
das hat mich so zerstört, Mann. Zwischen so angefangen. Meine Augen waren richtig fett am Tränen, weil ich wollte mehr von der Story wissen, ich wollte mehr sehen, aber ich konnte nicht, weil ich musste blinzeln, weil meine Augen getränt haben. Und zwischendurch habe ich mir sogar die Augen versucht offen zu halten, in der Hoffnung, dass ich nicht blinzel. Aber Bruder, ich kann nur sagen, das zu schauen und selber zu spielen, ist so Weltenunterschied. Es ist so ein Riesenunterschied. Das ist verrückt. Das ist, boah. Weil es ist dann so ein bisschen personalisiert. So auf einen angepasst. Oh. Hey, Sean Bean. Die Katze, Mann, die Katze. Die war so süß. Warum musste sie... Warum? Warum mussten die Babys sterben? Warum mussten die Babys sterben? Oh Gott. Nicht die Babys, Mann, wirklich. Nicht die Babys. Mann, die Katze war so süß. Und die Babys. Oh Gott.